The Edo State Government has affirmed its commitment to promoting youth development and supporting young enterprising citizens as it concluded the second edition of the Edo Youth Impact Forum at the Victor Waifo Creative Hub in Benin City. The event, which had the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Dennis Idahosa, the Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Umar Musa Ikilo, the Coordinator Office of the First Lady of Edo State, Mrs. Edesili Opeolo Anani, the Edo State Commissioner for Youth Affairs, Honorable Charity Amayebo, and other government officials, professionals, and innovators in attendance, was geared towards encouraging innovation, skill acquisition, and investing in youth-led innovation. Speaking on behalf of the Governor of Edo State, the Secretary to the State Government, Barrister Umar Musa Ikilo, expressed excitement at being part of this year's program as he challenged Edo youths to rise above challenges to become problem solvers by tapping into their creative potential, as he reaffirmed the commitment of the State Government to creating an enabling environment where talent meets opportunity.
This is Edo Youth Impact Forum 2.0. I was very much involved in 1.0, but this period it's been a bit of a very tight one, and I didn't have that opportunity to participate. But I have followed very closely all that has been happening. I've been receiving reports and briefings from the team lead himself, and we have also been passing those reports to His Excellency the Governor, Senator Monday Upewu. And he has asked me to also deliver this message on his behalf, that as a government, we are particular about the welfare and development of our youth, about harnessing the immense potentials and talents and creativity of the Edo youth, not just the Edo youth, but of the entire Edo spirit. As a state, we proud ourselves as a state that is very vibrant when it comes to creativity. Edo has always been a center of culture, creativity, and artistic expressions. So you have to choose. I want to encourage us, all of us who are here, to be part of the latter. Ask yourself, what can I do to fix a problem in my community, within my space? Instead of just sitting down to complain and grumbling and cussing and, raining abuses, you can choose to do something. Take action. Part of taking action might just be participate, be involved. Let us not just be on social media abusing, complaining about the dark, when we can do something about the dark itself, light something, a candle for others to see. So this is what we have decided to do today, to create that opportunity that others will light a candle that will not just provide light for themselves, but provide light for others to see.
Speaking during the exercise, prominent Nigerian rapper and entrepreneur Jude Abaga, popularly known as MI, lectured participants on the importance of asset building, networking, and strategic positioning in business.
Towards the end of my career, I'm realizing that every song I've written, every time I contributed to a project, that it is an asset the same way that land is an asset. And it's an asset that, like yesterday I was responding to an email and they were going through my catalog and they were telling me about, okay, this song has done this. Over the weekend, somebody came to my house and is interested in paying for my catalog, for the totality of my catalog. Now, there's so many songs, there's so many things I did when I was 24, 25 that I didn't take care of as an asset. And so luckily I had a point in my career where I was able to accumulate assets and have the legal structure for them. But there's a lot of things I lost. So to the young people, I want to say something. Every project that you do, I want you to learn the skill of slowing down and understanding the agreements and committing to the agreement and doing your best, because it is an asset. Don't just think I'm just doing a song. Like, I'm not saying that you need to go into conflict with people, but if you and another songwriter are writing a song together, agree. Hey, this song that we've recorded, what's going to be the split between us? If we're starting a label record together, okay, what's going to be the split? How are we going to earn? Because your time and your creative contribution are your assets. Now, that is basically the basis for how your business is going to be built. If you take the fact that you're careful about your assets, the same way if your dad or your mom gives you papers and says, here's your inheritance, this is land I own. It's the same way when you write a song, you want to have an agreement that says, this is the digital land I own, this is my IP, it's my asset. And then, the other thing I will add to that is, take care of your assets, and number two, understand that the global world wants to work with you. So I was on a call 2 days ago, I was talking to some young creators, and I was they were asking me about how do they build their networks. And someone said, oh, he goes on Fiverr, and he writes for Afrobeat singers from Japan, from Turkey, from different parts of the world. And he was the only person on that call that had been making a lot of money from doing it. And so I told him that, okay, I want you to teach everybody else on the call how to do it. Now, we're not going to have the time for me to walk you through how to work digitally, but I just want you to know, in Philippines, in Korea, in Brazil, in Argentina, there is work that you can probably do, and for them it's going to be a lot cheaper because of the economics for them to work with someone in Nigeria, because our talent level and our skill level and our work level is so high, actually. So build your global audience. The same way I'm talking about building relationships, here's a practical thing you can do. Set a date in your calendar. Let's say every Tuesday for 4 hours. I'm going to look for people that I want to work with online, and I'm going to send them a message on their DMs. And just keep trying, keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. Out of every 10, you may get one. But if you do it for 3 months, you might have so much work that will surprise you, and you build you build your business that way. And the more you do that, the more you do that, the more you do that, that's when you come to the point where the moment happens. I go back to what our SSG was saying earlier. He was talking about the fact that there's a point that all the points connect and everything just happens. Well, actually, I think it was a speech earlier about Steve Jobs, giving a speech about Steve Jobs, saying that everything connects. So don't give up, stay resilient, give yourself time, build relationships, connect to the global world, and protect your assets. And work really hard, you know, and I promise you, the world is your oyster, the future is waiting for you, and your opportunities are going to open up for you.
The exercise also featured a thrilling performance from Nigerian rapper M.I. Abaga and presentation of grants to young innovators by officials of the state government. Olumide Abiodun Mudashiru reporting for PFM Global News.